very happy that I've been invited to take these sessions in engineering and MBA colleges across India. But nowadays, I feel that there are just too many of them. So many times that I refuse the session, uh, either because they are too far away from the city, in very small locations, and majorly because I don't find any potential in these colleges. There are some colleges who have mushroomed only because the politician or the owner, majorly the politician, had money, he had the land, and he built the infrastructure. He hired some faculties. There is no plan, there is no goal. They don't really care for the students. There are no placements as such. And predominantly what I feel is that, let's be practical, the students who come to engineering or MBA colleges, they come with one aim, that look, after I complete my course, I need to have a job. The parents also send their students saying that, look, have education, have a job. And whatever the colleges say, the actual percentage of placement is very less, right? And even if the placement happens, it happens, you know, in very simpler companies who don't have a lot of potential. It's only a very cream of students who go to the best of the best companies as such. So here is my solution, you know, how this entire thing can actually be changed. Do this one thing. If you are given permission to a college, you know make sure that each and every student gets a placement. Keep a time frame that if he passes this MBA course, right, within 1 year or 2 years he has to get a placement, and from the college or by himself. And if he does not get a placement, he gets a refund from the college. Now trust me, the moment you start implementing this refund policy, two things will happen. Point number one, every college will make sure that they will admit students or give admission to students, only those who are deserving, who have the potential to be placed. Now what would happen is that when the students are restricted into this engineering or MBA or similar courses, they will search for other courses which sometimes have more potential and are more aligned with their passions, their interests. So first thing what would happen is that students, only deserving students, will get admission into these colleges, and the rest of the students will start looking for courses more aligned with their passions. Second thing, the college will make sure that the faculties, the course material are impeccable, right? Nowadays, I don't think a lot of emphasis is put in to hire great faculties. You know, the same stuff which is not necessarily relevant to the corporate world is taught year after year, right? So the second thing that would happen with this refund policy is that the owners or the chairmen of the organization of the institute will make sure that the teaching is very effective. And finally, now, I don't know whether it's really practical, whether it can ever be implemented. Just a solution, you know, if you see most of the institutes, the private institutes like the computer institutes and all, they have a refund policy. Not necessarily that they also implemented that effectively, but let's try it out. Give me your views in the comments below. What do you think? As a student, would it really help to get a refund? I mean, some of you might say that, oh, what if the student leaves the job and then comes from a refund? I know these questions would arise, so let's have a discussion.